Welcome to our food adventure. Today, we're diving into the must-try foods in the USA, iconic, delicious, and a true reflection of the American love for bold flavors. From crispy buffalo wings to the irresistible donut hamburger, you're about to discover why these dishes are so beloved. But be warned, these foods will make you want to book a trip to the States immediately. Ready to uncover the secrets behind these tasty creations? Let's get started. First up, we have the donut hamburger, a sweet and savory masterpiece that's as indulgent as it sounds. Imagine this, a perfectly grilled beef patty dripping with melted cheese, nestled between two sugary glazed donuts. The first bite hits you with a mix of juicy meat and caramelized sweetness. It's unlike anything you've ever tasted. This quirky creation is believed to have originated in the early 2000s, with a popular claim linking it to Luther Vandross, the famous R&B singer. Some say he was the inspiration behind this decadent dish, hence why it's also known as the Luther Burger. It may not be the healthiest choice, but it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime food experience you won't forget. Next, we have a classic that's been an American favorite for over a century, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or PB&J for short. This simple yet satisfying dish is the ultimate comfort food for kids and adults alike. The creamy peanut butter provides a rich, nutty base, while the fruity jelly adds a tangy sweetness. Together, it creates the perfect harmony of flavors. It's said that this sandwich gained popularity during World War II when soldiers were supplied with peanut butter, jelly, and bread as staples in their rations. They found it easy to make and incredibly delicious, a tradition that quickly caught on back home. To this day, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a lunchtime staple in American households, and some gourmet versions even include bananas, honey, or bacon for an extra twist. Have you ever tried one? Get ready for some heat because buffalo wings are next on our list. These spicy, tangy chicken wings originated in Buffalo, New York, back in 1964 at the Anchor Bar. The story goes that Teresa Bellissimo, the owner, whipped up this now famous dish as a late-night snack for her son and his friends. Little did she know, she was creating a culinary legend. The wings are deep-fried to perfection, then tossed in a fiery hot sauce made with cayenne pepper, butter, and vinegar. They're usually served with celery sticks and blue cheese dressing to cool down the heat. The first bite delivers a satisfying crunch, followed by a burst of spicy goodness that keeps you coming back for more. Whether you're watching the big game or hitting up your favorite bar, buffalo wings are an absolute must-try. Now let's take a trip to the fairgrounds for an American classic, the corn dog. This golden treat is a hot dog skewered on a stick, dipped in a cornmeal batter, and deep-fried until crispy. The result? A handheld delight that's crunchy on the outside, tender on the inside, and oh so satisfying. The exact origins of the corn dog are a bit murky, but it's widely believed to have been popularized at Texas state fairs in the early 1940s. Today, corn dogs are synonymous with fairs and carnivals, and they're often served with a side of mustard or ketchup. Each bite is a nostalgic trip to childhood, with the savory flavor of the hot dog blending perfectly with a subtly sweet batter. It's portable, delicious, and quintessentially American. Our next stop today is a dish that might raise a few eyebrows: pickle pizza. This quirky combination has taken the foodie world by storm, blending the tangy crunch of pickles with the cheesy goodness of pizza. Pickle pizza typically starts with a thin, crispy crust. Instead of the usual marinara sauce, it's slathered with a creamy garlic or ranch base. Then come the pickles, thinly sliced, slightly brainy, and layered generously across the top. The pizza is finished off with a sprinkle of dill and mozzarella before being baked to golden perfection. The result? A flavor explosion. The sharp tang of the pickles contrasts beautifully with the rich, creamy base and gooey cheese. It's the perfect combination of salty, sour, and savory. Pickle pizza first gained popularity at local fairs and food festivals in the Midwest, where its unique flavor profile quickly earned a devoted following. Next up, we're heading straight to the fair for one of America's most beloved treats, funnel cake. If you've ever been to a carnival, theme park, or state fair, chances are you've seen this golden delight dusted with powdered sugar. Funnel cake gets its name from the way it's made. Batter is poured through a funnel into hot oil, creating a web-like pattern as it fries to crispy perfection. It's then topped with a generous sprinkling of powdered sugar, but variations often include whipped cream, fresh fruit, or chocolate sauce. The taste, sweet, crispy, and slightly chewy in the center, like a lighter, crispier donut. Funnel cake traces its roots back to German immigrants, who brought similar fried dough recipes to Pennsylvania in the 18th century. Today, it's an iconic American dessert that represents indulgence at its finest. One bite, and you'll be transported to the magic of a summer carnival. We can't talk about must-try American foods without mentioning the hamburger. It's not just a dish, it's a cultural icon. A classic hamburger consists of a juicy, seasoned beef patty, usually grilled or seared to perfection, nestled between two soft buns. It's typically topped with lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and cheese. But the beauty of a burger lies in its versatility. From smoky barbecue sauce to spicy jalapenos, the combinations are endless. The origins of the hamburger are a bit of a culinary mystery. While some claim it was invented in Germany, the modern hamburger as we know it was popularized in the United States. The first hamburger on a bun is widely attributed to Louis Lasson, a New Haven restaurateur in the early 1900s. Today, hamburgers are a cornerstone of American cuisine, from backyard barbecues to fast food joints and gourmet restaurants. The taste of a hamburger is pure comfort, savory, juicy, and endlessly customizable. And now let's head to Philadelphia for a sandwich that has earned its place in the Culinary Hall of Fame, the Philly cheesesteak. This hearty, flavorful masterpiece is a must-try for anyone who loves a good sandwich. So, what exactly is a cheesesteak? It starts with thinly sliced ribeye steak, cooked on a griddle until tender and juicy. The meat is then loaded onto a soft hoagie roll and topped with melted cheese, usually Cheese Whiz, provolone, or American cheese. Some variations include sautéed onions, mushrooms, or bell peppers, adding even more depth to the flavor. The Philly cheesesteak was invented in the 1930s by Pat Olivieri, a hot dog vendor who decided to grill some beef and serve it in a roll. The sandwich quickly gained popularity, and today, it's a staple in Philadelphia and beyond. The taste of a Philly cheesesteak is pure indulgence. The tender beef, melted cheese, and soft roll create a perfect balance of savory and creamy flavors. Each bite feels like a warm, satisfying hug, and it's no wonder this sandwich has achieved legendary status. The next dish is the ultimate comfort food, macaroni and cheese. This creamy, gooey, cheesy delight is a staple in American households and restaurants alike. What makes mac and cheese so special? It's all about the texture and flavor. Perfectly cooked elbow macaroni smothered in a rich cheese sauce that's velvety smooth and bursting with flavor. Cheddar is the most common choice, but some recipes include Gruyere, Parmesan, or even smoked Gouda for an elevated twist. Mac and cheese has humble origins, tracing back to Europe, where pasta and cheese dishes were popular in Italy and France. However, it was Thomas Jefferson who brought the dish to America after encountering it in Europe. By the 19th century, it became a beloved dish in Southern cooking and later a staple nationwide. Whether baked with a crispy breadcrumb topping or served creamy straight from the pot, mac and cheese is pure indulgence. Next up, we're talking about a true American street food icon, the hot dog. From baseball games to backyard barbecues, the hot dog is a symbol of casual, delicious eating. A hot dog is essentially a cooked sausage, usually made of beef, pork, or a combination, served in a soft bun. But what makes it truly shine are the toppings. Classic options include mustard, ketchup, and relish, but regional variations take it to the next level. Think chili cheese dogs, Chicago-style hot dogs with tomatoes and pickles, or New York-style with sauerkraut and onions. The origins of the hot dog can be traced back to German immigrants who brought sausage recipes to the United States in the 19th century. The term hot dog is believed to have originated from vendors at baseball games calling out to sell their Dachshund sausages. Over time, it became a quick, affordable meal loved by millions. The taste of a hot dog is simple but satisfying, savory, juicy, and slightly smoky. It's the kind of food that instantly brings a smile to your face, especially when enjoyed on a sunny day at the park or a late-night snack run. We're continuing with a treat that's as nostalgic as it is delicious: s'mores. Just hearing the name brings memories of summer nights, glowing campfires, and laughter with friends. S'mores are a simple but perfect combination of flavors and textures. You have the crunch of graham crackers, the gooey sweetness of melted marshmallow, and the creamy decadence of chocolate. Together, they create a dessert that's messy, fun, and utterly satisfying. The origins of s'mores trace back to the early 20th century, with the first official recipe published in a Girl Scout handbook in 1927. The name itself is believed to be a contraction of "some more," because honestly, Who can stop at just one? Whether you're camping in the great outdoors or recreating the experience at home, s'mores are an American treat that brings people together. So grab a stick, roast that marshmallow, and experience the magic of this timeless dessert. Now let's head to the heart of Louisiana for a dish that's as colorful and vibrant as the culture it comes from, jambalaya. This one-pot wonder is a symphony of flavors. Imagine tender chicken, juicy sausage, and succulent shrimp simmered with rice, tomatoes, and a blend of Cajun spices. The result? A dish that's smoky, spicy, and completely unforgettable. Every bite is packed with layers of flavor that reflect the melting pot of cultures, French, Spanish, African, and Caribbean, that shaped Louisiana's cuisine. Jambalaya has a fascinating history. It evolved in New Orleans as a way to replicate Spanish paella using local ingredients. Over time, it became a staple of Creole and Cajun cooking, with regional variations that add unique twists. Next up, we have a dish that's synonymous with summer cookouts and Southern hospitality, barbecue ribs. If you haven't had the pleasure of biting into tender, smoky ribs that fall off the bone, you're in for a treat. The magic of barbecue ribs lies in the preparation. First, the ribs are seasoned with a dry rub of spices, creating a flavorful crust. Then they're slow cooked over wood or charcoal, allowing the meat to soak in the smoky aroma. Finally, they're slathered in tangy, sweet barbecue sauce that caramelizes as the ribs cook. Barbecue ribs are more than just a meal. They're a tradition. The origins of American barbecue date back to indigenous cooking methods, later influenced by African, European, and Caribbean techniques. Each region has its own take on ribs, from the dry rub perfection of Memphis style to the saucy, smoky flavors of Kansas City. The taste? Absolutely mouth-watering. The combination of tender meat, smoky spices, and sticky sauce creates a flavor explosion that's impossible to resist. Which one are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love this food adventure, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming foodie explorations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next delicious episode.